Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Cancer, now on to your December 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have in your reading is the Chariot. And the Chariot is being pulled in two different directions, having to make a decision or a choice between two things or two paths. This could also be indicating change, long distance travel, and in some cases, success. I feel that Cancer is going to begin to feel, especially in December, like you are more empowered in some way. You may feel more inclined and urged or inspired to take risks and chances in December. And if you've been vilified or knocked down in any way by anyone, whether it's in your family or at work or in a social situation, you're kind of like rising above that now or getting past it. And if anything in your life is a mess, you're going to spend time in December fixing things that are broken. This could also be not only like water heaters, air conditioners, heaters, faucets, windows, roofs. It could also be relationships. Some of you Cancers are going to try your hand at a new job or a new career in December. And you're going to be very organized in your mind and more pragmatic. I see you making lists and, checking it off twice, looking to see who's naughty or nice. I don't know if it's that kind of list, but I see you making lists and like going down and check, I did that, or I got that, or I need to do that, those kind of lists. And you may be even working on your self-esteem in some way, Cancer, and buoying your spirits. And this could be through diet, exercise, education, training, whatever you could do that would make you feel more secure and more safe and secure in yourself, or bring you more confidence, whatever would bring you more confidence. Some of you Cancers are going to help somebody out of a jam. So this could be like a friend of yours breaks down on the highway, you go pick them up, or, they could be in jail, you may bail them out, or they could have some other kind of trouble. It could even be somebody at work, like maybe they're behind and they can't meet their deadline or quota, and you may decide to help them out for some of you. And I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of safety measures, lots of locks and security. You may get a new security system, or you may be putting a lot of, padlocks and deadbolts or safes, or could be on your, maybe you're getting a VPN for your computer. Anything to keep things locked down and safe will be on your mind in December. So the card you have next is, you have two good cards here right off the bat. You have the Three of Rods. And the Three of Rods is waiting patiently for success to come in, letting go of something so success can come to you. It could indicate you're at the beginning of a successful business, enterprise, or endeavor. In some regards, you're going to start to make your own money. And you may say, well, what do you mean? I go to work, I make my own money. I mean, in a different sense, like maybe through creative projects that you make, you're going to turn around and monetize them and sell them. Or, you know, starting your own business. Those kind of things is what I'm talking about. Some of you, if you're, could get involved in the manufacturing process. And if you're already in the manufacturing process of anything, you could start to branch out. Now, if you're like, well, I'm not in the manufacturing process. Well, do you make things like Christmas ornaments, Christmas decorations, artwork, write poetry? You know, I don't know. Think about it. You may be in the manufacturing process and you don't consider it that. But that's the words my guides are using here to describe that. And if you already are doing that, you're going to expand your creations, or, you know, whatever you're making, creating, manufacturing. You're going to expand your repertoire in December. You may be really given a stern talking to yourself about getting away and steering clear of people that are toxic. You could feel that way about friends. You could feel that way about family members. It could also be if you are in a work situation, in a work environment, and, you know, at after work or even at work, you kind of hang out at certain points. You may steer clear from them. Steering clear from people that are toxic is indicated here for Cancers. And some of you may feel really urged to stay plugged in and in tune to what's trending, what's going on out in the world, what's going on social media platforms, what's going on, but even more from a sense of, it could be about political trends, but it could be about fashion trends, makeup trends, could be about what's the hot topics going on right now in December. Some of you that regain your confidence in some way or boost your self-esteem may go back to a job you had in the past or a career you had in the past. So you may return to something that you did long ago. And I feel that you're going to be successful in jump-starting your energy. Maybe you're going to take ginkgo biloba. Is that what it's called? Like ginkgo. Or, what is that called? Royal jelly, ginkgo, or ginseng. I don't know. Or some kind of herbs or natural thing. Maybe it's not that kind of thing. But taking something, eating something, drinking something, ingesting something, that's going to give you more energy. Comes up here. The next card in your reading is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is an air sign person. This is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer. You know, this could be somebody that wants to take something away from you. It could be like competition over a romantic interest. It could be also maybe somebody competitive at your job. Maybe they want to take your job away from you, your position. Or, you know, it could be in some other way. It could be in some social aspect at some kind of club or group or organization you belong to. They're going to feel like, for some of you, like this air sign person is an irritation to you. They are going to look at you like either, like they don't feel like you deserve either the position you have, the relationship you're in, or whatever. They don't feel like you deserve it. This feels like somebody that is kind of domineering, a little controlling. But they do have the right attitude about how to get things done. Now remember, the court cards, when the people cards come up, they mean multiple things. For some of you, this air sign person is adjusting to some new or changing circumstances. It could be that they had to move, or they may have had some kind of health condition, or perhaps they are dealing with, now they're alone, their partner may have passed, or they may have had a divorce or a breakup from somebody. But so remember what I say, you have to listen to these people cards, because for some of you, this is an adversary. For some of you, this is somebody you know that is going through some, having to deal with and adjust to changing circumstances in their life. This could also be somebody you're dealing with that is training you or educating you in some way. They could be a professor, a teacher, even somebody online, if you're taking some kind of classes or, webinars or some kind of classes online. Because, diametrically opposed, some of you Cancers may feel like you want to be protective of the Queen of Swords, this air sign person. So like I said, you really got to sort this out. Which air sign person is it? I gave you like 3 different descriptions here my guides gave me. So you have to figure out how this air sign person resonates with you for this month of December. So the next card you have is 5 of Swords. And this is drawing a line in the sand, standing up against any gossipers, naysayers, or detractors. You may be defending yourself in some way. This, if there's any battle, you're likely to win it. Now, for some of you, you're going to block this air sign person from getting something that's yours. So remember the first thing I said about the air sign person, because through the 5 of Swords, I get that you are going to be blocking this air sign person, or blocking someone from getting something that's yours. And you're not going to go down without a fight. And it's like, you see how things are rolling out. And you see people playing the victim game or the blame game. And you may either be part of that, one side or the other, or you may be witnessing it. And, in some regards, this was a little weird of a message. If you feel particularly threatened by someone and what they're doing, you may hire someone like a private investigator to follow them or get dirt on them or something. Some of you may do that. And you may also be, like, if there's any protests going on in your town, city, neighborhood, you may be putting up like fencing. I'm getting like fencing or some kind of barriers. Like I said, alarms. Remember what I said in the Chariot card right in the beginning, because I'm getting it again. And this may be to keep out, like, so if there's a lot of protesting going on and they're starting to get, too rowdy and getting on people's property or breaking into people's homes or whatever, you may be like, I'm getting a security fence around my property of some sort. You may also feel very much like, if you're going to try to take me down, I'm going to take you down with me. So like kind of spiteful or vindictive, but it's in a sense that you feel like you're getting attacked, or somebody's messing with you. So you may be like, oh yeah, well, that's what you think you're going to do? Well, I'm taking you down with me. That's the energy that also comes up here. So I just want to say, if you would like to get my New Year 2023 Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac, they're available on Vimeo, and that link is down below in the description box, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. There is a total of 16 cards in these readings, so I hope you'll check them out. So now on to the last card of your reading, you have the 10 of Rods, and the 10 of Rods is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. These 10 rods of burden are actually knowledge and experience you've gained as you move on to new and better horizons. Sorry, that's my shades are blowing in the wind. You know, some of you are feeling like you got to get a lot of things in order, and you could be getting ready to put your house on the market to sell it, for some of you, or a business, but it comes up as putting your house on the market to sell it. And you may also feel overburdened, like you have too many tasks that you have to do. So you may make the decision to, I can't think of the word, like where you divide the tasks up among other people. That's not the way I want to say it, but you get what I mean. Like where you're like, this is too much work for me to do. I have too many tasks and things I have to do. So you're going to divide it. You're going to take care of this. You're going to take care of that. This could be to people in your family, or you could be hiring people to help you. You could experience an escalation of emotions within your family. Your family could be a bit on edge or a little tense, or it could be positive emotions, but I feel it's more like, you know, people being upset with each other, people getting on each other's nerves, or people in your family that are upset about their own situation in life, of what's going on, or what's going on out in the world that they don't like. Because I get an escalation of feelings within your family in December. Somebody in your family may have to get some kind of surgery. They may need to get heart bypass surgery, possibly for some of you. I don't think it's you. I feel like it's somebody in your family. But, you know, that message is definitely not going to apply to everybody that listens to this video. You may also have to stay really focused if you're a working Cancer, because you may have a lot more work piled on top of you this month. Your bosses, maybe there's people on vacation, or it's just a busier time of year, or there's certain deadlines and projects that need to get done. And so you may have a lot more work put on top of you, or you may have to work more hours also in December. And some of you are going to learn some new craft or skill that could actually help get you out of some kind of hole. Now, the hole could be financially, so you could learn some new craft or skill that you can make money off of in some way. It could also be learning a new craft or a new skill that if you're working, you could, you know, use it at your job that may help you be able to get a raise. I don't know how you're going to work it to your advantage, but it does come up here in this reading. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Cancers to work with, use, and wear in the month of December 2022, you've got onyx, And onyx gives strength and promotes vigor, steadfastness, and stamina. Onyx banishes grief and puts you at ease with your surroundings. It enhances self-control and stimulates wise decision-making and encourages happiness and good fortune. It's going to be a gemstone that if you're wearing it, it's going to help you to make friends really easily. So if you have to start at a new job, or you're doing a part-time gig or hobby, or you just are in some social situation and you want to make some new friends or new contacts, onyx is going to help you do that. It's also going to help protect your mind from headaches and uneasiness, and it could also be helpful to protect your body from disease in December. And it's a good gemstone to help you assimilate to any changing circumstances or situations that you find yourself in. It's going to help you to feel more stable and grounded. And also your intellect is going to be elevated when you wear this stone. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you would like to see more content like this and help this channel to grow. Hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I focus on very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, you can access the most recently recorded videos by clicking on any of the links down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go over to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. You can scroll down and see all the video series I've recorded. You can read what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you click on whatever zodiac sign you want under that heading, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, as I said during the reading, if you would like to get my most recently recorded video, is my New Year 2023 Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. There's 16 cards total in those videos, and they are available right now. And don't you want to see what comes up this year for you? I'm sure you're curious. And I recommend getting your rising sign and your sun sign. That way you can get a more complete and clear picture of what's to come for you in 2023. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And that applies strongly in the New Year video. I recommend your sun sign and your rising sign if you can do so. Also, don't forget, you're getting affected still by those two eclipses. We had one in the end of October and one in the beginning of November. And you are being affected by those eclipses at least until the end of April 2023. But when I did these readings, the predictions and messages went out farther than that. So you might want to get my eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. And you may want to get the eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those predictions and messages still apply all the way. Many of the predictions were going out June, July, August. So they went way past the April timeframe. And don't forget my Psychic Crystal readings for December 2022. Psychic Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. It's an extension or an expansion of the Psychic Tarot readings I do here on YouTube. So you may want to check them out. And also my Mars retrograde Psychic Tarot scopes for 2022, 2023. I used tarot cards animal totem cards and the gemstone crystal from my, the bag of gems that I pull, gemstones, for each zodiac sign. You're being affected by that Mars retrograde all the way until the post-shadow period is over, mid-March 2023. There's other video series linked down below. I'm not going to go through all of them. Please check them out. You may find these messages and predictions accurate for you and helpful for you as you move forward, ending this year of 2022 and going into the new year of 2023. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages channeled through me, my spirit guides messages channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And also on my YouTube community pages. I've been posting them there as well. And please remember, I don't contact anybody on social media to see if you want a reading. If somebody's contacting you saying they're me, and even if they have my picture and my name, they're frauds. It's happening crazily. And when you're on YouTube, in the comments section, they're saying they're on Telegram, they're saying they have WhatsApp. That is not me. I'm verified on YouTube, and my name will appear in a gray box with a check mark next to it. So when I comment on your comments, you'll know it's me if there's a gray box with my name in it with a check mark next to it. And the only way you can get a private reading with me is if you are on my cancellations list or my old wait list. I'm only adding people to the cancellations list anymore. I don't add any more people to the wait list. I have about 2,000 people wanting to talk to me. I can only do a few private readings a month, and I contact you, and you'll know it's me, and it's going to come from an email. And you have to be on those lists. If you're not on either of those lists, I'm not soliciting you for a reading. I can retire before I get through all these people, honestly. So don't fall for it, because they're trying to get your information and or your money. So don't fall for the scams. You have to be vigilant. And if you see somebody pretending to be me or anybody else you follow, you need to report them. And the way you report them on YouTube is there's little dots next to the comment they make, and you can click report. That's how you do it. It's not hard. And on Facebook and Instagram, it's not hard to report them there either. So I don't want to see you get scammed. If you would like to donate to this channel and help support the readings I do here, there is a donation link down below connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it really does help me a lot. So thank you so very much for that. So I hope you have absolutely fantastic things that happen to you in December of 2022. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.